Hey guys, this is the Goldfish, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now, today we're going to be doing something that I haven't done in a while. Long-time viewers may remember that back in the day I used to do some creative projects, like I've made a robot before, and I've just made a spaceship, or like a pirate ship that I've sent into space, and those sort of useless projects that really don't mean anything and aren't useful for anything, but you know, just sort of fun to do, fun to have, and you know, they help with inspiration, and it's creative and all that, so very fun. And so I started up a new save, obviously in sandbox mode. I have all the parts, and I was wondering, well, what can I go ahead and build here? You can see it at the top here already, but I'm just not showing you yet because I want to finish my story first. And how I used to go about that is that I'd just sort of choose some parts and see what I could use, and eventually an idea would come to mind from one of the parts. Now, when I was playing around just now, I saw the mobile processing lab, and I thought that these windows sort of look like those of a submarine, you know? And that's sort of where the idea for the submarine came from. So, without further ado, this here is my little submarine that I made. I think it's pretty cool. Got the little ocular... I can't ever pronounce that. What's it called? The cupola. That one. I don't know how I got to the name ocular. But anyway, then it's got the, you know, mobile processing lab, and it's got like a little propeller at the back, and the fins, and it's got the little, you know, looky out light. That's a technical term. Telescope, is that? I'm not sure if telescope is the right word either, but you know what I mean. One thing it could still probably use though is an antenna. There we go. There we go. So that's my submarine. Oh, no, wrong button. I meant to save it. Oh, put the tail back on. Okay. And that's my submarine. But before we send this anywhere, I've installed the paint mod. I'm not sure how this works. Oh, there we go. Curb paint. This is my very first time playing with this. I haven't even checked out how it works yet. But look at this. It seems like we have some basic color. Primary, secondary, tertiary. Ooh. Oh, hello. Okay. I'm going to work out how this mod works, and then I'm going to get back to you. Right. I think I figured out how the paint mod works now. You hold P, and all these blue parts you can see, these are the parts we can paint. Sadly, the actual module here itself apparently is not paintable yet, I think. I think this is a fairly new part, and the mod builder is still working on implementing that, I think. Again, I haven't spoken to him or anything like that. But then once you choose which part you want to paint, you select it, and you keep holding P, click it again, and now we've selected this part to paint. And then we have primary color, secondary color, and tertiary color. I can't pronounce that word. But now I've decided to go with the theme of the yellow submarine. Did that rhyme? The theme of the yellow submarine? I think it rhymed pretty well. Poet, and I didn't even know it. With a secondary color of red, probably. And tertiary as well. Except for this top pod, the secondary and tertiary colors are placed kind of strangely. So I'm just going to leave it yellow here. Yeah, I think that's as far as we can paint this, unfortunately. I would have liked to have this middle part yellow as well. But whatever. It's already got some color to it and everything. It's fine. So, yeah, what to do with this submarine? What to do. Right, I think this is what I'll be using to put this thing into orbit. I've decided that this space submarine should do exactly what a space submarine is designed for, and that's to go into space. So I'm probably just going to put it in orbit around Kerbal, maybe the moon, depending on how much fuel we have. Actually, if we have enough fuel, which I'm not sure we will have, you know, I just sort of plopped this together, then I'd like to put it around Minmus. Minmus seems like a good place for a space submarine, don't you think? We will be taking Jebediah. No, let's take Bob with us. I don't want to... Actually, no. Jebediah is the kind of guy that would get in a space submarine. So, yeah. One thing I am worried about is this thing might make it unbalanced, but we'll see how it does. We can probably stick on some winglets at the bottom here, just to be sure. Thing is, I build these things off camera, or not off camera, but I speed it up, you know. Or I build it off camera, that happens too. And then after I'm done and I'm showing people the rocket, it's like, oh, I forgot to add this and I forgot to add that. But I think it's ready. So let's launch this and I'll see you on the launch pad. Right, so it got into orbit, clearly. I'm going to quick save here, and then I think we're going to go see if we can put it around Minmus. Still not exactly sure if we have enough fuel, but we'll see. Now, hang on 1 second while I quickly get this maneuver node. Easy does it. Come on, give me... There we go. I saw an encounter. There we go. Now, you may notice, if we go out of the map view here, there's another little thing down here. I did have some balance issues. So I just went back and... Or is it on top? Yeah, I went and added another one of these, but it's decouplable, if that's a word. There's a decoupler involved. And we can basically just decouple that as soon as we've got our submarine in place. It's basically just to keep it in balance. Okay, now let's go find Minmus. Node in 14 seconds, sure, start the burn. Out we go. Okay. These skipper engines, I like them. I really do. I've sort of learned to use them because in my career mode Let's Play, you know, I don't have the normal mainsails yet. So I've sort of started using those. But I like it, it's good. It does the job, especially in space, they're pretty efficient. You don't want them to get off the surface, really. You know, the mainsail definitely does a better job at that, but for what we want here, it's fine. Let's work our orbit out there. Ooh, easy does it now. Okay. Let's try and get this accurate. Out we go. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Maneuver Node. You were of great service. Don't need you anymore. I think we have more than enough fuel, yeah. We can easily put this around Minmus. 50,000, further out we go. I don't know, Minmus just seems like... I always picture Minmus as a very happy, jolly place, you know? It's a lot more cheerful than the moon, in my opinion. It's less gloomy. And so our happy yellow submarine should be around Minmus, I think. Here we go. Slowing down. Past periapsis, speeding up. And here comes Minmus. Okay, don't want to skip past it now. Okay, I want to do a couple of corrections here right away. We want to first of all point this thing more south. And by thing I mean our trajectory. We want to get a nice stable orbit around the equator if possible. Doing that, that's working fine. Something like that, I think. I think that's pretty stable. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Then let's go into the periapsis. Here we go. Let's not warp all too quickly, just we want to make sure that we're here. We can make some small adjustments just now, but we might want to put it a little further up. Okay. At the periapsis, boom. Now let's burn a retrograde, get us in an orbit here. Oh, there we go. Come on, Minmus. Boom, orbit. Let's, ooh, relax there. What do we want to bring this down to? I guess maybe like 100,000. Seems like a nice close number. Set it to like 1.6 first. Oh, that's already at 84. That's not exactly what we wanted, but we can bring it out a little further, I guess. We have plenty of fuel to spare. Let's go ahead, just warp around to the apoapsis here. Oh, that's a little too far, but that's fine. Point it at that away. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. 93, 94, 100, okay. Doesn't have to be very accurate. This one's at 107. We can actually bring that one in just a smidge. And then I think I'm going to be satisfied. Get rid of that extra, you know, telescope thingy we added on for balance. Get rid of the fuel tanks, then we'll be ready to call this an episode, I guess. 100 by 101. Perfect. I'm fine with that. Get rid of you. See, there goes the bottom thing. Get rid of you guys. Just bump them out of the way. Like the real fish submarine thing we are. Let's just warp a little bit. There we go. We're pointing the wrong way, but that's fine. We can easily fix that. This thing won't ever run out of power either because it has the nuclear thing here. Let's extend our gateway to home. And there we have it. We have ourselves a submarine. That's really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been fun just doing another one of these creative little useless projects. I think I'm going to be doing more of these in the future. In all honesty, the career mode was sort of dampening my creative flow in KSP, I guess. And these little projects really help loosen that up. So let me know if you have any cool ideas for buildings and such in the description. File download for this, painted and unpainted, will be in the description. And of course, a link to the paint mod will also be in the description. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys next time.